Okay, thanks for having me. Where are you from?
Originally from Mexico.
Mexico.
And Finland.
Oh, Finland. Oh, welcome to Japan.
Thank you.
How's your feeling in Japan so far?
Oh, it's been really nice. It's completely different from what I've seen before, so it's exciting.
How about you?
Yeah, it's super.
Thank you.
Great weather.
What's the biggest surprising things in Japan so far?
I would say, the difference between the very modern side and then also seeing like the lovely castles and old buildings.
Wow.
The contrast.
Well, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. So, especially I'm gonna ask about money things. How much did you spend on money, including everything? Like maybe.
We guesstimate a little bit on. I
The
don't know.
hotels were in total 1,300.
So that was Tokyo, Kyoto.
Tokyo, Kyoto, yeah.
And then flights. I don't know how much we were the flight.
Yeah, the flights are too complicated. We went to Korea before, so it's too complicated for the flights.
Okay, thank you.
On the food and stuff, I don't know. I guess we're spending 100 euros per day, 15,000 yen per day in total.
Okay, so like, is it like a difference, like your countries, like money things? For example, food, transportation, like everything, like accommodation. Is it
Well,
like
right now it's cheaper. Right now it's cheaper because the yen is so low compared to the other currencies. So right now everything seems much cheaper. Well, not much, but food is a bit cheaper. Transport is cheaper. So Japan seems cheap right now.
Wow, thank you.
But if the yen was 100, sorry, if 1 euro was 100 yen, then I think prices would be the same. But at 160 yen per euro, it's cheaper here.
Oh, thank you. So like, what things makes you come to Japan actually?
That's a great question. I mean, of course, I've seen a lot of people coming, so I was curious about it. Social media also play a part. But just being able to go, I don't know, like to the other side of the world for us, that's what I wanted to see. It's completely different.
So what do you feel like a different things in your culture and Japanese culture?
People here are much quieter, but the environment is much more noisy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, people, but it's at least similar to Mexico. People are super nice here also. But yeah, way more quiet and respectful in that way.
It is really open, right? I feel like I have a friend, like a Mexican people, so really friendly. I mean.
Yeah, we're very like immediately hugging people, for instance. They're very open in that way. And here, well, you can feel more of a distance. But it's also nice because you never know how the other person will react if you were just very, touchy.
Wow.
There's so many unwritten rules here. We don't even know if we.
Yeah, we'll try to be very respectful. And
we don't know if we're doing something wrong because people don't say it. It's like
actually, is it hard to know like a Japanese rule actually?
Yeah, very hard. Well, I mean, yeah. So you read online, but you don't know like if you're
what you're doing is falling into that or not.
Yeah.
So like for instance, I want to have like iced coffee, but I don't see people walking around with iced coffee like I saw in Korea, for instance. So I don't think I should do it here.
Oh, yeah.
But we live in the Netherlands, and there it will be normal to you eat or drink in the streets. So it's like, okay, I'm assuming I shouldn't be doing that, so I don't do it, just in case.
Wow. It's like honestly things. Like, are you feeling like a bad in Japan so far? Like anything, if you have. Anything like if you feel bad things like a rude. Is it like a rude? Like nothing?
No.
Really. It's rude, not. It's just sometimes it's a bit difficult to. People don't speak English. And,
language things.
Yeah, but I don't.
You don't feel bad.
Not at all. No, I feel very okay so far. Okay. Yeah.
In your country, like you guys speak like basically English language actually.
Yeah.
Most of So we live in the Netherlands, so we all speak English most of the time, even if it's Dutch is the local language, but people accommodate to you.
Okay.
So it's just easier to get by just speaking English. That way.
Wow, thank you. This is my final question. What things makes you come to Japan?
Oh, you always wanted to go.
Well, I wanted to come because of the food, of course, because I really enjoy fish and that type of food, but also like the noodles. I was just like a dream of me to come here and just have original Japanese food. And of course, just like some of the cartoons, Hello Kitty and all of that. Like I grew up with that. So that was for me like, okay, I want to see what's the deal.
Wow. How about you?
For me, I mean, I don't know. It's a interesting culture and third biggest economy in the world, so I figure it's probably worth understanding a little bit. It's just very different culturally, and it's very nice to see the contrast between the modern and the old, and, stuff like that. So,
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What's your name?
Aisha.
Aisha. Nice to meet you.
Mikhail.
Mikhail.
What's your name?
Lita. Lita. Yeah.
Nice
So
to
we
meet
can find you on YouTube.
Yeah. Is it okay?